Well, I overshare how much I actually like food and how I can't make it. So much so that I get Jules, our food stylist, in to exactly show me how to pack a picnic basket. Jules, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It all looks so delicious. I just want to take a blankie and sit outside.
In the sun.
Yes.
Well, the great thing is that you don't need to know how to cook to put together this picnic basket.
Yes.
It's very simple. So we've got a few butter beans here in some lemon and olive oil. And meat-wise, a bit of ham, a bit of salami. So you can pack this all and then spread it out, and then everyone can kind of just take whatever they want, which is a lot easier for you, I think.
But how, I mean, sometimes I pack a picnic basket and then I realize that I actually just pack pretty things. There's not enough food.
But pretty things taste delicious. That's okay.
Okay, so what did you just stick in there?
That's the olives.
Okay.
And then, so this is sort of an antipasti mix. So you can throw this on the board. Olives, some button mushrooms, which are delicious.
And I see some boiled eggs.
Some boiled eggs.
This takes me back to my childhood. My mom always, when we went to the beach, I don't know why, always she would make boiled eggs, and by the time you get to the beach, they almost blew inside. But you ate them. We were just so happy that they were there.
So boil them and then quickly pop them in some ice cold water to stop that blueness.
Right.
If you don't like it. And some tomatoes and mozzarella cheese. Those go together really well and are just the taste of
And I like how you've put them in all little jars and made them pretty.
Yes. Well, there we go. There's more pretty food for you.
Okay, more pretty food. Well, speaking of pretty food, if you would like more ideas of how to pack the perfect picnic basket or even how to entertain, make sure you grab your Sunday Times Food Weekly. And there's some more ideas in there as well. Jules, what else can I stick in there?
So I'm going to quickly make the salad, which just bursts the flavors of summer. A bit of strawberries, some asparagus, some feta cheese, and we're going to top it with some sesame seeds.
I like how you said a bit of strawberries. Is a lot.
Yeah, there's mostly strawberries. And you throw in some balsamic vinegar, which really brings out the flavor of the strawberries.
I've never done it with fruit. Okay, so balsamic on strawberries, then what?
Yes, it's delicious. And a bit of olive oil. Okay, and then you just throw everything together.
So asparagus.
Yeah. Some feta cheese. If you don't want feta, use goat's cheese.
This looks amazing.
And then some sesame seeds, which just also look pretty, and a nice bit of crunch and nutty flavor.
She's mocking me because I said I'm packing pretty food for my picnics. And you mix them
and you
around.
just toss it together, and you can actually, this salad sort of sits well, which is what you want on a picnic. You don't want limp leaves.
No.
You know?
You want everything to stay crunchy and lekker.
Yeah.
Did you cook your asparagus before putting them in there?
No, I quite like it raw. But then, you know, if you want to cook it, just blanch them in some hot water.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least I've learned how to do that. It just shows you. Okay.
Well done.
So our picnic is done. Our food stylist has showed us that's what she does for a living. She dresses food. Like you dress people. I know. What's
this? Our last one. This is our lemonade. Very, very quickly. So if you know, I know
you have to go quickly because we have to do a break now.
Oh, okay. Lemon, water, honey, some sugar, and some mint.
And put it in a
tequila
bottle.
if you want.
And take it with on your picnic.
Yeah.
Well, stay with us. There's more picnic ideas after that. Julia's actually going to not star food this time around. She's going to show us how to make an actual loaf, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to make the bread for the picnic.
All right, we're going to make the bread for the picnic. We'll be back after the break.
By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
We're all smiles because we're making and preparing a picnic, and Jules, our food stylist, is in studio. Yes, she's a food stylist for a I keep mocking her because she doesn't style people or makeup. No, she styles food. But this, you can cook as well.
Well, I hope so.
Okay,
Yeah,
what are you
I
making?
do try. Today we're going to make this gorgeous bread, which is rolled up with cheese and tomatoes and herbs. It's just basically got everything in it.
Nou, ek moet bieg. Ek het voor die uitbreek, die advertensie breek my neus al ingedruk, nê. Elke snackie is so sakkie en dit ruik so lekker. Dis reg. So ons gaan nou die bread. Okay, so we're making the bread. Okay, how do we do it?
So we're going to throw in some bread flour.
There we go.
And some yeast.
How much yeast? Just enough.
It's on the website. And some sugar. And some salt.
Some salt.
And then some dried herbs.
Dried herbs are easy. Those you can measure.
Dried herbs are very easy. Give it all a good mix and then add your water and bring it to a nice soft dough.
Okay.
And the one golden rule with making bread is that bread likes to be worked. It's the opposite of pastry, thank God.
Right, okay.
So bring it all together and then give it a good knead. And you leave it to rise in a nice warm place. It'll double in size.
Right.
And thankfully, somebody's made a much better one than I've made earlier.
Ah, there's your dough.
And here it is.
So you've waited now that it actually rises. Yeah. You've made it a little bit flatter.
Punched it back, give it another knead, which develops all the lovely gluten in the bread, and then you spread it out into, about 30 by 20 centimeters.
Okay, how do we do this?
The bread?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. So we take some butter and brush it out. And this is basically, I mean, you can use olive oil or anything else. This is just so that everything sticks to the bread.
So melted butter on there, and then let's start filling.
And then we've got...
I say this as if I know what you're going to do, but I don't really.
Yeah. We've got some
wait,
mozzarella.
what was this? Mozzarella, okay.
Cheese, some cheddar cheese, and some parmesan.
I'm tasting all the cheese just to make sure that it's all the right stuff, right?
Yeah, we need that. It's very important. Some fresh cherry tomatoes.
You've cut them in half.
Yeah. And then some olives. Green, black, whatever, just the stones out. That's what you want. And then now give it like a good press.
You press them in.
Well, I just like to do that because then you'll see later. And now we take it from the long side. And our herbs. I forgot our herbs.
Those are fresh herbs. I know, I've seen you cut them. So it's basil and parsley.
Chopped basil and parsley.
Okay.
Yeah. And
wait, we must put more in.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's. Gosh, you're learning so quickly. And then we roll up from the side, really nice and tight.
So you work it, hey? You're not shy of this bread.
Well,
you actually get in there.
I'm not very sort of genteel when it comes to this sort of thing. Thank God, which is perfect. It's very forgiving bread.
But now this bread is turned. It's actually how do you make it?
It's come out.
Yeah.
So now, this is the trick. So we've rolled it up in a long thing, and then you cut it down. Just leave this bit together. Just cut down all the way here.
So the top bit you leave, and you cut the rest of it, like you're making.
Yeah. Ta-da! And then you open it up.
You're gonna plait it like a challah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Just so it's pretty for you, for your picnic. Look at that.
See?
And if it spills out, don't worry. Just shove things back in, as and where they come.
This looks amazing.
And then give it a good little sort of
press down
together. And then there's your tomato.
I see now why you put butter on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make it stick.
Wow.
And then you pop that on a baking tray.
How long?
Into the oven. It's about half an hour, 40 minutes, depending on your oven, of course.
I'm so excited.
And then you've got this beautiful bread.
Our keyword is loaf. This is what it looks like when you cut it for your friends at your picnic. Loaf to 33728. And also, if you want more picnic ideas, you can also get the Sunday Times Food Weekly and make sure that you get some more ideas. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to impress me, Julia. You really impressed me. Okay, so loaf to 33728. We want you to make this too. But wow, this is really good. I want to make this. This is how we got to this point. Have a look.
Combine flour, salt, yeast and sugar. Add enough water to form a dough, then knead until soft. Leave to rise until double. Roll out into a rectangular shape, then spread with butter. Sprinkle with cheese, tomatoes, basil and dry herbs. Roll up, then cut halfway into the roll. Plate ends together to secure. Leave to prove, then bake until golden.
It is Loaf 233728. Yes, we ran from the kitchen to outside. We brought the wind with us because this is Cape Town and this is our penthouse studio. How lovely is it outside?
It is beautiful.
And now I get to taste the loaf, right?
Yes, you can have the loaf. We don't have lashings of butter, but it would be amazing with lashings of butter. And I'm gonna have a strawberry.
So of course the salad we made earlier, you have to get your Sunday Times Food Weekly to get some more ideas of what we've done. Don't wear your apron when you go onto a picnic. I just did this because I was in the kitchen. Jules is having a fat laugh because that's what you do at picnics. You have a lot of fun. And of course, this is the bread that you can make, Loaf to 33728.
Is this up to your pretty standards?
Yeah.
So we'd pass.
All right, but we're gonna have our picnic, thanks Jules. And the rest of us are going on holiday.
We found goodness in goed gedacht olive oil and all the good they do for the community. Pick and Pay, always there for you.